Hello, everybody. Welcome to One Drink, the podcast where we talk about one topic for one drink. I'm Matthew.
And I'm Oliver.
And today we're going to talk about worst or dirty jobs.
Yeah.
But first, let's get into a little news, right?
All right. Yeah.
So I got a story here last week. A guy posted a picture of a dog and a dolphin. Just to lighten the mood on, what's going on and everything. Yeah. Blew up, went crazy. So I was like, wow, that's kind of interesting. A dog is a man's best friend.
Yeah.
I thought,
And the dolphin is...
everybody's friend? I guess, I don't know.
So maybe there's some savages out there that don't like dolphins, but, whatever.
So I was like, wow, that's kind of interesting. So I looked it up. Gunner is the dog. Delta is the dolphin. So an employee that works there, he got Gunner when he was young.
Yeah.
So at 8 weeks old, Gunner got introduced to the dolphin. And the dolphin was only, at the time, 4 years old.
All right, so both young.
So both young. Came out of the water, started the friendship then. And then, so the two met at a dolphin research center in the Florida Keys, which is a nonprofit organization. And then Gunner, who belongs to one of the employees, was photographed meeting Delta 6 years ago when the dolphin poked its head out of the water to greet the pooch.
Ah,
pretty cool.
That's pretty sweet.
So, even to this day, Gunner will jump into the water, swim with the dolphin.
What?
You know what I mean? And then, when Gunner's on the deck, the dolphin will come up,
and hang out with him on the deck?
Yeah.
That's freaking
Not
sweet.
on the deck, but,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
So I thought that was pretty cool. I was like, it's so weird thinking a dog and a dolphin.
Right.
Of all things.
The only thing they have in common is the letter that starts the name.
This is very
Of
true.
them.
This is very true. But it's cool that the dog gets to swim.
Yeah.
And he puts a life vest on the dog and all that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's really cool.
Different.
That's really cool. The only... not to be devil's advocate or anything like that, but can you imagine once Gunner passes, having another dog,
not going to be the same.
How can you ever... get another pet, and then, because the next dog would probably just be a dick and won't even be able to go off leash, and it's like, oh, well, what was your last dog like? Well, my last dog was best friends with the dolphin.
What?
What?
Or if, unfortunately, that dude gets fired.
Yeah. Yeah.
But,
right.
So, yeah, it was a good story, and I just was like, wow.
That's a cool one.
Different.
My next one also involves animals, weirdly
Nice.
enough, for my news story this week. It is about the second oldest alligator that was currently living, just passed away in the Moscow Zoo. But conspiracy theorists
here we go.
Rumor that this alligator at one point belonged to Adolf Hitler.
I mean, if that's true, that's pretty cool.
So this alligator was 84 years old when it died.
Damn.
Which is one of the oldest recorded alligators to ever die. Usually in the wild they live up to about 50.
Okay.
A little bit older in captivity depending on how they are. But anyways, this alligator was born in 1936 in the U.S. Was donated pretty quickly after birth to the Berlin Zoo. So this alligator was in the Berlin Zoo during World War II.
Okay.
So the area around Berlin where the zoo was got bombed, and the zoo itself also got bombed, killing a bunch of the animals, setting a bunch of them free. So this dolphin, oh my god, I keep saying dolphin.
Wow.
So this alligator survived the bombings in World War II.
Which is amazing.
Yeah, and then it was donated to the Moscow Zoo, where it lived the rest of its life and just recently passed away this year.
Wow.
But... I mean, what a crazy life for an alligator to have. You're born in the United States, you get shipped over to Germany,
right.
And like I said, conspiracy theorists rumor that this alligator was at one point owned by Adolf Hitler.
Do you believe it though?
No, absolutely not.
No?
No. I mean, do I think Hitler was nuts enough to have an alligator?
That's what I'm saying.
Totally. I mean, he had a fetish for German shepherds and whatever.
Oh man, I don't know.
Fetishes and conspiracies, man.
Right.
It's all about it. But anyways, so it was rumored that it was owned by Hitler. But I mean, what a crazy life for an alligator.
Yeah.
Survived bombings. He survived World War II.
It's almost like talking to your grandfather,
Right. Yeah.
Hey, back in the day.
Back in my day.
Yeah. I've seen this alligator at the zoo that got blew up right next to me. You know what I mean?
What? Nuts. It's nuts. Yeah. So.
No, that's cool.
But yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting.
Hell yeah. And so now,
let's get into this.
Let's get into it. The dirtiest or worst jobs around the world.
Yeah.
For say, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot. Doing the research on this was.
There is a ton. It's so hard to narrow some of the stuff down that we talk about on this show.
This makes you love your job a lot.
Oh, man. I'll tell you what. If you don't really appreciate your job after this show, then you know what? Then go get one of these jobs.
Yep.
And then you'll really have something to bitch
And
about.
we recommend that you do apply for some of these jobs.
I don't. I recommend that you never apply for any of these jobs.
All right, so let's start it out.
All right, so my first one, and we're just gonna dive right in.
Oh boy,
it's an elephant inseminator.
Oh, I could only imagine.
And I'll give you one guess how they gotta put that in there.
See, yeah, I believe I've seen some pictures of this.
I found a picture of this dude that was literally waist deep, from head to waist, inside of an elephant,
and they're
to
huge.
inseminate this friggin' thing, man. Can you imagine that? You can't pay me enough.
I'm just
not in salary form. You know what I mean? You want to give me a couple $1,000,000? I might take the plunge.
As like a dare or something.
Yeah, but dude, for $15 an hour, or whatever these friggin' people make. Pay your employees more. If you own a company that artificially inseminates elephants, pay your employees more.
Please.
Please. Please. From all of us. Please.
So that's a job I
would absolutely not do that job.
I'm too small for that shit, so I would probably literally just go inside the elephant. Yo, Matt! How was it?
It's like reverse Ace Ventura.
Oh my god. So I won't be applying for that job at all. Oh. Okay, so speaking of shitty jobs, so every town or city has a septic tank facility that has to be run.
Yeah.
It needs to be done.
It's an essential part.
So there are guys that are hired to work at the sewage facilities that have to separate everything that goes down your toilet or drain by separating the solids from the liquids.
Do they do it with like a pool skimmer?
I'm assuming.
Can you imagine that in a big vat of shit? There's just some poor schmuck with a screen that's got a.
I mean, there's got to be like little dead fish. You know what I mean? Like
some goldfish,
snakes. I don't know, but I'm thinking full hazmat suit.
Oh god, no thanks.
So yeah, they have to separate the solids from the liquids, and after that, I mean, I don't know, but
I'm out.
That's another.
I'm also out.
That's another job that
I'm out.
People have to do.
So on the topic of,
it never.
I mean, well, shit.
Yeah.
At these facilities, they have these dump points for companies that suck out septic tanks, and more notably,
oh boy,
porta potties.
Oh god,
porta potty cleaners. Job title: porta potty cleaners.
Okay.
So for me, I feel like I've been some places and seen some things in my lifetime. Never have I felt dirtier than when I'm in a porta potty. It's like the nastiest, most uncomfortable square that I've ever stood or sat in.
Yeah.
Now, when you talk about making a nest, hey, sometimes you gotta take a shit.
Yes.
And sometimes the only place to take a shit's in a porta potty.
I've done it.
We've all done it. You've got to make a nest. And I'm talking 30, 40 rows of toilet paper that you got to make. But then all that stuff just goes into a little tank in the freaking bottom of the thing. So people got to suck that shit out. And then it goes into the... But then you got to actually clean it. Spray it with disinfectant and actually clean it.
Yeah.
For how much money?
Not enough. So I've been in a few porta potties throughout my life.
Yeah.
Concerts, fairs, festivals. But there was actually one I went into, and I'm not even kidding you. It was nice.
You must have been the first person in it.
I was just
got like unloaded off the truck. I was just thinking that. I was like, "Woo, I'm in."
Perfect timing. Clean, smelled great, had like spray.
Yeah.
So, but that only happened one time in my life.
And that's it though.
It was like winning the lottery.
Right.
Of porta
potties. So. Yeah. I'm also out from that one.
Yeah, I could never.
That's for sure.
I could never.
Yeah.
So staying with the theme, these are the dirtiest of dirty jobs.
When you're talking about cleaning up human excrement.
But this one is necessary.
Shit for all you that don't know.
But this one is it's necessary for us humans. We need one of these guys. A gastroenterologist. From sucking shit out of a porta potty to sucking shit out of an ass. Right out of you. They got to check your intestines, your digestive system, and, your colon and all that.
So, you know what gets me? Hey, to the gastroenterologists out there, thank you for doing the job that you're doing, because they can detect cancer and all these different kinds of problems. Yep. So, but with one T. I'm on fire today. You have to choose and go to school for that profession. You have to get your bachelor's degree, then you have to get your medical degree, and then you have to do your residency. Yes. You have to choose to want to be in that job of checking people's asses.
But you know what? Pays up to $230,000 a year.
That's a start. But how many nice butts do they get to look at?
None. I don't care who you are. There is not a butt that I want to be in.
Searching up hairy assholes for $250,000 a year.
It's a lot of dough.
It's a lot of dough.
But that's...
Maybe they have an ass fetish.
That's the perfect job for them. They're getting paid for what they love.
Hey, shout out to all you enterologists out there. We appreciate you. I'm not making fun of you in case I ever need a colonoscopy. So.
I need one soon. Can't wait.
Oh boy. Oh yeah. We got 9 years left.
Can't wait.
8 years.
I'm going next week.
You got to get them when you're 50.
I'm going next week.
No, you're not. I bet you you're not. Coming live to you from Matt's gastroenterologist appointment.
Sir, why is there a camera, sir?
Don't worry about it.
Just film it.
Sign the release. All right. So let's get away from all this shit talk.
Okay.
So the next one is sumo attire adjuster.
Different.
Sumo attire adjuster. So everybody knows sumo wrestlers.
Oh, yeah.
Gigantic beasts of humans.
Big people.
And they wear very small, relative to their size, they wear very small things. But they come undone a lot. Get out of alignment. So much like a ball boy is to a tennis player.
Okay.
These sumo attire adjusters literally adjust the attire. And they're normally like children, like ball boys are, ball girls are normally in tennis. So it's their job to go readjust the sumos. But it's funny because you'll see these kids and they're bracing themselves against the floor to
And they gotta look so small compared to these.
Oh yeah, they're not even the size of their thigh. You know what I mean? And they're pushing this huge thong up this massive 600-pound dude's ass. It's a weird. I don't even know if they get paid.
Yeah, they probably don't.
They probably don't.
But it's gotta just look funny. This little guy
Right, it's this little 7-year-old trying to give a 600-pound man a wedgie.
Oh man.
Oh thanks, especially not for no money. I'm out.
Yeah, screw that job. So we're gonna take it to the farm.
Oh boy,
take it to the farm. A chicken sexer.
Say that again.
A chicken sexer.
2 words.
Yep. Chicken sexer. Yep. So. This is what it is. Or what do you think it is? You have no idea.
I should probably reserve my thoughts on what this is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Do all these people attend the West Virginia Roadkill Festival?
I hope so. They better, goddamn. Okay, so this is a real job. And this is what they do. In order to determine the sex of a baby chick, someone has to squeeze excrement from the chicken to get an obstructed view of the organs by looking up their rectum. That's it. That's it. A baby or a chicken sexer. And this
Really?
this.
They have to look up the chicken's rectum?
Yes. To determine the sex.
For,
Why don't they just wait until it's like
until it lays an egg or clucks in the morning? I can tell the difference between a male and a female chicken.
Right.
The female ones provide me with my breakfast.
Yes.
And the male ones wake me up in the morning.
Yes.
And they all make chicken wings.
So, why is this a job? I don't know, but it is a job.
Why?
Exactly. Exactly. Yep. So if you want to be a chicken sexer,
I don't want to be a chicken
be
sexer.
my guest.
I don't want to be a chicken sexer. I'll tell you what I also don't want to be.
Okay.
Is a sperm bank janitor.
Oh, God, no.
It's a sperm bank janitor. So the job of a janitor sucks because you just got to clean up after people.
Yeah.
Right? I've been in the restaurant business my whole life. I've had to clean up plenty of stuff from people.
Right.
Especially things that should remain inside a human body.
Got it.
That is one thing that I certainly do not want to be cleaning up.
Okay.
Okay, so everybody knows the basic premise of a sperm bank,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
You go in, you get a little cup, you get a magazine, you go into a little room, you do your junk, you release it into a cup, you seal the cup, you give it to whoever collects
And it goes in
the
the cup perfectly every time, right?
Oh, no. There's no... Okay, I'm a man,
Yes.
you're a man.
Yes.
I promise you, not everybody can get all of it in the cup every single time.
No, it's impossible.
It's impossible.
Yes.
So people gotta go into that room and clean that room up. But it could be anywhere. Could be in the magazines, could be on the floor, could be on the pillow, could be on the chair.
You're gonna need one of those.
A black light!
You're just gonna have to go in there and wand the bitch. Oh my! And then you're like, what
What the
fuck is
fuck?
it going on up here? It's like that Cheetos commercial. When did we get a cat? Oh.
Yeah. So sperm bank janitor, I ain't cleaning up other people's dried up jizz. No.
Nah.
Thank you.
Nah.
No. I'm out.
Not. I mean. Oh God. Someone's got to do it though.
Not this guy.
Yeah, not this guy either. So, there's also another job on the farm.
Oh boy.
I know.
I wish he would just get off the farm.
I think I'm going to after this. A horse castrator. Yeah.
Alright.
Yep.
Why do they castrate horses?
Yes. So, horse castrators remove the horse's testicles, making an incision, then removing the testicle, the emasculator. This is done to make the horse calmer. So I guess if your horse is like out of control or going nuts, I didn't want to say.
I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it.
I didn't want to say. So anyway, so this is a way to get your horse calmer, is to take its testicle out.
So let me ask you a question. If you were, acting out,
Yeah,
running around, kicking everybody,
just being.
and I cut your nuts off,
Yeah.
would that make you calmer?
I don't think so.
Or would you beat me up like you would a group of second graders?
Both. I'd be pissed. But I don't. Are these like professional horses?
What do they do with the testicles afterwards?
They go to the testy festy.
That's gonna end up in the big sack sandwich.
It just doesn't stop. So now we know. Now we know. Why this festival goes on.
If you don't know what we're talking about, go watch our show about wicked festivals.
Oh, man.
Supply and what are these people called? Horse castrators. Supplying the testicle festival since 1947.
Oh my God. Now we know.
I'm done with the farm, dude.
There's no more.
Screw your farm, man. I'm over it. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go one that's not on the farm.
Whew, thank God.
I'm gonna go with leech collector.
Eek.
Leech collector.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You know how they collect leeches? At least in a more primitive way. They wade into a body of water that's known to have leeches.
Like a human?
Yeah, like a human. Yeah, like a with just shorts on.
Yeah.
They go in. They walk through the water. Then they walk through and they come back out full of fucking leeches on them.
Oh.
And then they peel them off, put them in a bucket,
and then
send them off to research, and then go back in and then get some more leeches.
You need more leeches?
Best way to catch leeches is on you, apparently.
I mean, that is true.
Would you walk into a pond full of leeches for
have you ever had a leech?
$10 an hour?
Have you had a leech?
No.
I haven't either. If it doesn't hurt?
Yeah, they hurt. They latch on you and suck your blood out.
No.
It's gotta hurt.
Plus all that dirty,
Nah.
nasty... Yeah, no. So...
Nope. Get off the farm.
No. I just was... had to wipe the tears of laughter from my face. But I would definitely not do that job either, because you're going into... I mean, leeches aren't just in any ordinary pond or lake.
No,
they're in, like,
swampy, nasty, gross, like... Nah.
Screw that. Screw that. All right, so my last one here, an odor judge. So an odor judge basically smells a lot of different things.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's not all roses and candy.
It's definitely not all roses and candy. So, of course they smell colognes and flowers and laundry detergent, whatever smells good is good.
Yeah.
But they have to smell the bad.
Right.
Armpits, ass,
sewage facilities,
sewage shit. Anything that we talked about on this show, they have to smell and record, and so and this is how they get all their information. Being a professional odor judge. I don't know if you got to go to school for this.
Look, I've been smelling my whole life.
Yeah.
And I've smelled some nasty stuff. And you can't pay me to smell it again.
No.
I feel like in this whole list of things that we've gone over, I would be most likely to do this one.
This is the one you're applying for?
I would apply for this one out of all of them. Yeah.
So,
certainly over testicle horse castrator.
Or the elephant.
Or the elephant inseminator.
So yeah, older judge, didn't know it existed, so...
Yeah, that's definitely a different one.
Way different.
Alright, so I got two more.
Mm-hmm.
One's a good one, and then one I picked just for you, man.
Oh, I have another one too, actually.
Oh, alright. Well, I got the next one, and this is probably... it's mosquito researcher.
Oh, so...
So they put a bunch of mosquitoes in this, like, plexiglass thing with, like, those holes that you can put your arms in so that stuff doesn't get out, but your arms go in. Yeah. Bare arms, not gloves. And these researchers just get bit.
No.
By mosquitoes. And we're not talking, like, 3.
No.
There's, like, hundreds of them in these tanks. And they just get bit by them. Oh. And then they take them and then study the mosquitoes after they've, like, taken your blood and, and stuff or whatever. I get torn up in the summer by mosquitoes. Oh. Like I am sweet nectar.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I have a tip for you.
Do you?
Laundry
dryer sheets?
Dryer sheets. If you take dryer sheets, I swear to you, you rub them on you, you will not get bit. And to you people too.
this is probably one of those things where he's going to be like, oh yeah, it's totally good, it works. And then like I'll break out into hives.
No.
It's like a funny thing.
This was one of those fun little facts.
Yeah, those little life hacks.
Yep.
I'm in. I'm going to try it.
Dryer sheets.
I'll tell you, man, I get just eaten alive by mosquitoes.
Oh yeah.
Every single year.
So you got to imagine, he's putting his arms in there, right? He gets bit up. His arms got to be
just
swollen.
bam, 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 bam. Can you imagine being that itchy?
Oh, God. I could itch now.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
No, I wouldn't do that.
No, definitely out.
A mosquito test. See? All these little jobs.
Mosquito researcher.
Yeah. So this is a cool one. It's not even gross. It's actually pretty cool. I think everyone would want this job.
All right.
It's a water slide tester.
Oh, yeah. I'm in.
You go from park to park to park.
Testing and rating water slides?
That's it.
Oh, yeah.
That's all you do.
100%. I'm 100% in for that.
So there were more than 200,000 applicants for this job because the guy that previously did it, he retired from this job. And Sebastian Smith got it. So he is now the #1 professional water slide tester.
Well, fuck you, Sebastian.
I know.
What are the qualifications for that?
I don't know.
Is it just luck? It's got to be just luck.
So it's through Splash World.
All right.
It's like the water slide data
center.
Yeah.
All right.
And so, yeah, tons and tons of applicants, but
Sebastian got it.
He got it. So he gets to go. So they pay for his travel. Everything is
to all these water parks and all these theme parks.
All around the world. All around the world he gets to go.
Ride on water slides.
And he gives his professional opinion.
Professional opinion, my ass.
Mine would be...
Woo!
That was fun.
Right, no, that sucked. Yeah. That's my professional opinion.
So yeah, just to steer it off a little bit, you know?
All right, so last one. I put this one in here just for Matt. Because Matt has a fear. Matt's fear is of heights.
It sure
is. For my last job, I put down high-rise window washer.
Hell no.
Come on, man! You get that cool little buggy. Mm-mm. You know what I mean? It's got little ropes on it.
No.
You start up at the top, and they just dangle you
hundreds
of feet above the ground, and they just, you just go down. You squeegee, squeegee, squeegee. So you already got the motion down.
I'd be like this.
Perfect.
I'd be stuck. I couldn't move. I'd be like, I can't do it. I can't do it. That's what I would be. I'd get fired.
We should do a live show from the top of the tallest tower in Rochester.
Is there one? Can we do it?
Of course there is. Is there one? What do you mean, is there one?
Well, I don't. That restaurant one is closed because I tried.
I think the Xerox tower is the tallest one.
Okay.
We should do a show right on the edge, though. Like we'll just sit there and dangle our feet off.
Oh, hell no, dude.
If you would like to see us do a live show from the edge of the Xerox building, throw us a comment down in the section, and if we get to
500.
No, 5. If we get 5 people to vote yes,
Jeez.
We'll make it happen.
Oh God, let me.
Don't you want to be famous, bro?
I do. I do.
How bad?
Let me get some good.
Bad enough to sit 40 stories above the ground?
If I got to do it, I'll do it.
He won't do it.
You're right.
He won't do it. We should bet money on this on whether you should do it or not. I'll bet you $120.
Hell
Give me all my money back.
So yeah, those are some of the worst, dirtiest jobs.
Yep.
And I agree.
Yeah.
Except for the water slide.
Yeah, except for the water slide. But you got to throw one fun one in there.
Yeah.
Can't be. Screw you, Sebastian.
It can't be.
I hope you end up being a horse castrator after that. You get fired from that.
Don't go to Seabreeze.
Right.
Because I'll find you and take your job. All right. So now for the laugh of the week.
Yep.
So you ever get ants in your backyard?
Yeah. Not so much up here because it's upstate New York, and I feel like the ant problem isn't that bad. But I used to live in Georgia.
Okay.
And down there, fire ants are a huge thing. They burrow way deep down. The mounds come up above the ground, and they can go 6, 8, 10, 12 feet down into the ground.
Oh,
These massive, massive nests, or whatever you want to call them.
Now, do they bite you? Are those the ones that bite?
That's why they call them fire ants.
Okay.
Because when they bite, it hurts.
Really?
It feels like you just got touched with a real thin, imagine having a needle held over a flame for a few minutes and then just get engulfed by it. So it hurts.
I'm sure.
And there's never just one. Like there's millions and millions and millions of these ants per colony or whatever.
Yikes.
And so when you get bit, they swarm and they all bite you. So like when you get hit the first time, it's
run. You just gotta run.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Best way to get rid of them is, and I'm not sure if this is like, just a
don't try this at home
backwoods trick or whatever, but what we used to do on my parents' farm is we used to just put a little stick all the way down until it stopped.
Right.
And then you pour a little bit of gasoline down the hole, and then you light it on fire.
Nah.
And it's quite ironic that you set fire ants on fire, but that's what we did.
Well, it's funny you say that because this guy attempted the same thing. He wanted to get rid of ants in his backyard. And so he lights a couple matches, and boom.
Too much gasoline?
Too much. Blew his whole fucking backyard up. What? The whole thing.
Let's look at this guy.
Oh my God. And then boom. And then boom. Now is that what happened in Georgia?
No, the thing just lit on fire for a little while, and then that was it.
Yeah.
And it got rid of all the ants. I definitely never blew up my back. He must have used a whole gallon of gas.
He was just dumping and dumping.
Yeah. High test.
Because that went deep.
Yeah.
I mean,
his whole backyard blew up. It was his entire backyard blew up. What an idiot.
So yeah, that's the laugh of the week, and I guess a lesson. Don't dump a gallon of.
You only need a little bit.
Just use ant spray.
No, it doesn't work for fire ants. Doesn't work for fire ants.
I got a shout out. You got any shout outs?
I think we both have the same shout out this week.
So I'm driving down the road. I turn the corner, and I see Jay Schwazman. And I wave to him, and he looks out his window. He's like, "One Drink Podcast." I was like, yes.
Well, Jay, since you shouted us out on the road,
yes,
here is our shout out to you, buddy.
Shout out to you, and when we get back to normal, I'm gonna get him one drink.
Yep.
So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
Oh, you know what? I do have a shout out. It's not. I guess it's not a singular shout out. Well, it is, but it isn't as well.
Let's hear it.
So, if you're watching this show on Wednesday, it's going to be a little late, but it's Saturday now, so we would like to shout out all the dads out there.
Yes.
Because tomorrow, Sunday, is Father's Day.
Yep.
So I would like to shout out my dad, Tommy Gravino. He's been an inspiration to me my entire life.
Nice.
He's been a solid rock for me. All the times I've grown up, he's always stood by my side. So, Pops, big shout out to you.
Yep. And I'd also like to shout out my dad. Happy birthday. Yesterday was his birthday, and he gets Father's Day the same weekend.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice. Did you buy him one present or two?
I can't say.
Oh, that means you bought him none. Yeah, so shout out to all the fathers out there. This is my first Father's Day.
Congratulations.
My daughter is 9.5 months old now, so this will be my first official Father's Day. So I'm super excited.
Yeah.
We got a bunch of people coming over to the house, so I'm going to end up doing a ton of stuff that I...
Are going to love.
That I am going to love. But I am setting my alarm clock for 6:30 in the morning, and I'll play some Call of Duty for 6 hours.
Yep.
So, shout out to all the new dads, the old dads, the middle dads.
And the to-be dads, maybe.
Hey, here's our one drink to you, dads.
Yes. That is our show. That is our one drink for the show, and see you next week.
Cheers.
See ya.